Happy Thanksgiving!
It's Thanksgiving today. That's the exact same intro as the last one.
It is.
It is, you did it.
But without the fail.
Yeah, but you nailed it this
I
time.
nailed it. I know that last time.
Okay.
Smash that one, guys, for Thanksgiving. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Having a fantastic meal.
Fantastic day.
Yeah, one of them. Smash that one, guys. Smash the subscribe button. We're checking out Lost in a Pond today. We like a Lost in a Pond. British Thanksgiving ain't got nothing on America, which makes sense because we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we don't have it, so that.
But maybe we've got a version of Thanksgiving, which is called something else.
Is it?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't think of anything. Can you?
No, I don't think we actually do.
I think it's just going to go what we do on Thanksgiving. Like, we went to Little Italy today.
We did.
We went to Little Italy, the restaurant in Jersey. Check it out if you want online. We went there.
Sure.
You can't go to it, unfortunately, because it's in Jersey, unless you go to Jersey. But it was nice, wasn't it?
It was nice, yeah.
Smash that button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Are you ready?
I'm ready, let's go.
Let's check out why our Thanksgiving, which we technically don't have,
Which we don't have.
is nothing compared to yours, what we got.
Hello, I'm Lawrence and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to Thanksgiving. This week will be my 13th Thanksgiving in the US, and in those years one thing has become abundantly clear. Britain's Thanksgiving ain't got nothing on America. Now wait, Lawrence.
It didn't really get lost in the pond, did it? Because it started in America.
Yeah, it's not lost, because we didn't have it.
Yeah, but there you go. Anyway, that's me being picky.
Whoa there, back up the truck. Did you just use the words Britain and Thanksgiving in the same sentence? Have you been at the bourbon again? And the short answer is yes, but that's irrelevant. While a national holiday by the name of Thanksgiving is normally associated with Canada, Brazil, Liberia, the US, its territories, and the island nation of St. Lucia, the holiday has its roots in Old English traditions. You see, the Pilgrims brought many things to North America, the English language, scurvy, but they also brought the idea of giving thanks for one's blessings and celebrating harvests with a feast. Granted, Spanish settlers in Florida had already celebrated their own version of Thanksgiving years earlier, but it was that 1621 feast celebrated by Pilgrims and Native Americans that ultimately kick-started the Thanksgiving we know today. In Britain, celebrations of thanks remain in the 21st century in the form of Harvest Festival. And this is where churches lay out baskets of homegrown food during a rendition of Neil Young's Harvest Moon. What? This is where churches lay out baskets of homegrown food during the actual harvest moon. Hymns and prayers are recited to mark the occasion, and churchgoers give thanks for food grown in the UK. But to get a sense of how widely celebrated UK Harvest Festival is...
I've never heard of it.
Me neither, and I grew up going to church.
Yeah, so there you go.
So,
I think that's what you're going to say, but most people don't celebrate it. It's not very widely spread, is it?
It's definitely not, and I don't know if that might be a UK thing, but I'm certain it's not in Jersey.
Yeah, again, there's nothing wrong with that, it's just we've never heard of it.
No.
We'll see. I assume America's is pretty widespread.
Watch my mum watch this and be like, we do have it.
Yeah, you went to one.
Right.
You just need to use the scientific method. Count the paragraphs on its Wikipedia page. A mere couple. So when I say that Britain's Thanksgiving ain't got nothing on America, I don't mean it's less important. I just mean it's slightly smaller in scope and pecan pie. Sticking with the science, the Wikipedia page for US Thanksgiving has 96 paragraphs plus 2 bulleted lists. And America, be thankful that I really was sad enough to count them all. But I don't need the internet to tell me this, I've lived it. While my experience of a UK Harvest Festival is confined to one brief incident in 1988, my American experience is one of 13 Novembers, 2 states, and 415 family members. The day itself kicks off with what I like to call the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. That's actually just its name. And it's this huge televised spectacle in Manhattan. And with a notable exception of this year, crowds line the streets to cheer on marching bands, pop stars, and a highly intoxicated Al Roker. There's dancing, singing, and a huge terrifying Ronald McDonald. My biggest fear with those floats is that New Yorkers would be completely oblivious if the real Stay Puft Marshmallow Man returned. And while we have the concept of parades in the UK, they will never be on this scale, unless that is my country ever wins the World Cup again, but I repeat myself.
Well, you know, it's just, we play you guys tomorrow. There's a video coming out with our predictions. Stay tuned.
With the UK's
1 hour before
Harvest
kick-off.
Festival, there's
Maybe
food
2 hours.
involved, and sure, just like the UK, charities and churches do help organise Thanksgiving meals for vulnerable populations. Good work. But unlike the UK, the food also makes its way to the dinner tables of most families throughout the land. It's a time when we all come together and give thanks for a bountiful harvest, even if our full stomachs refuse to do the same. A typical menu consists of food indigenous to the Americas, so turkey, stuffing, green beans, cranberry sauce, pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, and a bag of Funyuns if I'm feeling brave.
Sounds good.
Back home, the nearest equivalent to this is probably the Christmas meal, which is also the nearest equivalent to America's Christmas meal, but more on that in December.
I just said
and
Christmas,
even though I'll
definitely.
be staying at home with the wife and cat this year, that won't stop the three of us from watching planes, trains and automobiles. And if you think that a certain someone might get distracted by a toy mouse 5 minutes in, my cat is here to keep me in check. All right, Kafka, what are you thankful for this year? The subscribers? Me too.
Ooh.
Without all
That's what you
183,000
should say about. Are you thankful for
I am too,
subscribers?
if they subscribe. But do you know what I checked the other day, James?
Okay.
I checked the subscribers to non-subscribers to watch
Yeah.
a video. I was very sad.
Very sad.
Because I noticed that more than half of them,
More than half.
more than half,
More than
it was
half.
like a 67% not.
I think it's more like 81%.
And that's actually good enough.
Because you didn't actually check, did you?
No, I did.
Oh, did you?
I did. Would you like me to check, guys? Shall I check right now and tell you how many of you are
Yeah,
not...
go on. You check right
Yeah,
now.
and I'll give you the time.
I just assumed you hadn't actually checked,
No.
but you knew it was over.
This is the time now for you to just go and do it so I don't get sad.
Oh,
So,
drum roll, please.
62.1% of you are not subscribed.
Not as high as I thought. Smash that
Really?
subscribe button.
When we say have a fantastic day, I only mean that to the 37.9%.
Yeah, only 37.9 allowed it. Smash the subscribe button, guys. We're thankful.
This
Happy
channel
Thanksgiving.
would be nothing.
37.9%.
Your subscribers, he thinks he's got his own channel. What?
He's cute.
When?
Cute cat,
Really? Well, when does this mysterious channel of yours launch? Right after this video. Are you being serious? Anyway, Planes, Trains and Automobiles has the rare distinction of being a film about Thanksgiving. But even though I had a VHS of the film since about the age of 8, I always had this idea that Steve Martin's character was in fact trying to get home for Christmas and that Thanksgiving just meant giving presents. And it's a little bit amazing how much this film resonates once you've actually lived in the United States, specifically in my case, the Midwest. Because little did I know it when I lived back in England, but the
Have you
film
seen
is
the
a
film?
send-up of how much we really
Me
do
neither.
travel during the Thanksgiving holiday. Each Thanksgiving, millions of Americans travel across or from out of state in what is among the busiest travel times
you know what, though?
in
Random.
the year. And in addition,
But I really like his blue toaster and his blue coffee. And
Yeah.
I'm liking
that
the
would
blue.
make a nice Thanksgiving breakfast.
I'm liking the blue.
That's so random.
I'm liking the blue. I'm not sure if I like the fact that the bread bin doesn't match the colour of that.
That's a very good point.
And also the blue on that little jug thing at the back is not the same blue
Yeah.
turquoisey. Actually,
I'm
the more I
not
look,
quite-
the more ACD I'm getting.
I'm going to question the actual video.
Yeah, sure.
Why is it the most travelled day? Is it because everyone's going back to family? Or is it like the stop holidays so people go on holidays and stuff like that?
I think it's people travelling to families.
You
I think.
reckon? Let us know in
I
the
feel like
comments.
it's bigger than Christmas, isn't it?
Oh, it's huge. I don't know if it's bigger on
Yeah.
Christmas. Please
I
let us
think
know.
for
But it's huge.
for some Americans, they celebrate Thanksgiving like as a bigger holiday.
Okay. I can see that. Let us know in the
That's only
comments.
just from YouTube videos I watched them. They've said for us in our family it's
Yeah.
this, but
Oh, there you go.
I don't know if it's for everybody.
Let us
Obviously not.
know.
to all of that travel, Americans spend big. Every year, tens of billions of dollars are recorded on Thanksgiving-related expenditures. And sadly, at least $2 of that does go toward Funyuns.
You're right.
Yeah.
I take good foot.
Travel
was gonna
times
say
in the year. And in addition to all of that travel, Americans spend big. Every year, tens of billions of dollars are recorded on Thanksgiving-related expenditures.
Wow.
And sadly, at least $2 of that does go toward Funyuns. All right, but just so we're clear, I'm busy with my own stuff. I can't help you with this, all right? Here we go. Oh, goodness. You enjoy it, you gotta look over
That is
here.
a cute cat,
But
to
even
be
when
fair.
the day of Thanksgiving is over, the spending is not. And that's because the 20th century introduced a
Friday.
concept called Black Friday. And this is where shoppers queue up around the corner
I
of
love Black
major
Friday on Amazon.
retailers to get discounted rates on anything from dishwashers to the long discounted films of Tom Selleck. My first experience of Black Friday was literally weeks after I moved here, and my wife, apparently eager to indoctrinate me in the ways of American capitalism, dragged me out to Target at 7 a.m. in freezing temperatures around bloodthirsty shoppers. The only discount I wanted that day was on plane tickets back to England. But in hindsight, that might not have been the best idea, because at some point in the last 12 years, just like McDonald's, rock and roll, and Gillian Anderson, Black Friday made its way to Britain. And even though the Thanksgiving context doesn't exist there, this began happening there because American retail giants like Amazon started introducing the concept around the world.
Although
I
I've
used to be
noticed
in Britain at the big
Black Friday that actually they've put things. So like I've been looking on, like, so I go on Amazon all the time to have a little browse.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that they've put the Black Friday sale as the actual price, but they just pretended that the price was higher.
Wow.
So I'm like, I've just seen that the other day.
A little top
same
tip.
price.
I've got a little top tip.
What is it?
A little top tip for everyone. We're not sponsored. No. Camel. Camel. Search it. It basically tracks the history of all the Amazon prices. So you put the URL in camel. I'm not joking here. I'm actually serious. No, I'm genuinely serious. Camel. You go on it, URL in, and it tells you the previous price of it for the past year. So you can actually see if it's the cheapest it's ever been.
Yeah, because I'm going to do that.
Well, there you go.
Because I literally...
You do that?
It was like this body set, and it was like £15, I think. I was thinking that, no, that's too expensive for a body set.
Yeah.
And then, like, yesterday, I was like, look for see if it's on Black Friday. And it said it used to be 25 quid. No, it didn't, because I looked 2 days ago.
Camel.
I'm gonna sell out Amazon. I'm suing them. I'm gonna be the Amazon owner.
What?
The day for sales was the day after Christmas, Boxing Day. But in 2017, for the very first time, these American-inspired November discounts outpaced those of December. That said, per capita, America still leads the two countries when it comes to Black Friday weekend expenditures. Speaking of Boxing Day, that's the day after Christmas when some Brits enjoy the day's football action, unencumbered by the stresses of work. And in this respect, British Boxing Day's nearest American equivalent is, well, Thanksgiving. And that's because, even though it's a different type of football, a lot of Americans tune in to the big NFL games of the day.
Okay.
And since someone asked me on Twitter which teams I'm rooting for tomorrow, I know nothing about the NFL, but I do foresee victories for the Texans, the Lions, Washington, and the Cowboys. And if I'm at least 50% correct, I think that makes me a genius. Follow the whisker reel right here on YouTube and catch his first, second video right here tonight. Now,
well, I think we should go and check it out.
Look at that.
It might not be finished, actually.
As ever, I'm also thankful for all of my patrons.
He is. Shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to our patrons as well.
Yeah, we're thankful for them too.
We're very thankful. Maybe we'll check out the Cat's channel after this. Smash that button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. And what should we do?
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.